New details emerging about another MCU series. 2 words for your favorite Asgardian, Party Thor. 1 question, what if? I say, why bother? Welcome to the Best Damn Nerd Show. James Kincaid alongside Professor Chris Davis. And we're going to be talking about Marvel's What If series, their animated Elseworld series that they're going to be doing, asking the questions, what if this happened? I mean, because who doesn't love a good what if question? Can't forget the classic Guy Pearce time machine that hinged on that very question.
Don't you stomp on my boy. That was a timeless movie. The best version.
I love Guy Pearce as much as the next person, Davis, but the Time Machine movie was bad, and so are the details emerging from Marvel's What If series. Again, it's their Elseworlds property. It's animated. If you haven't seen the trailer, let's get a little bit of a refresh going here. This came out a while ago, but I think it's worth a rewatch because Davis, you haven't even seen it, so let's take a look for you.
I thought it was just the teaser.
Space. Time. Reality. It's more than a linear path.
What if Nick Fury mattered?
It's a prism of endless possibility.
There's a lot of what if
that
questions.
Doesn't sound ominous at all.
I don't like this series.
I like the animation.
The animation looks amazing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Got the Watchers, okay. Because they are generally the narrators in the What If, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a super soldier.
Pass.
Cool. You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities.
That's Steve.
Follow me and dare to face the unknown.
Zombie Cap.
And ponder the question.
How many Captain Americas are you gonna get, James, that aren't actually Captain America?
Well, first of all, that's Captain Britain, you Philistine.
I don't care. It's like they just love to torture you. I swear, it's just for you.
I mean, my reaction to that at the time was like, I like Peggy Carter, and if you want to make her Captain Britain, fine. But let's ask the what if question. What if we just took away Steve Rogers? Like, am I going to be forced to endure Peggy Carter giving the "No, you move" speech for real in animated form? I will lose my shit. Like, they already took it away from him in the movies, which is a great sin. Perhaps his greatest speech ever, and they took it away from him. And now we've got the what if she became the super soldier deal. What if we just erased Chris Pratt from the MCU because we don't like how he feels about certain things anymore? It's like, that's so blatant. It makes me not want to watch this show because those are just very blatant preach points or agenda points that the MCU has. The show does, like you said, Davis, right off the bat, the animation looks great. So, yeah. I like a good Elseworlds tale. So, maybe I'll be, pleasantly surprised. But the movement we got was the rumor or the report that Thor's story, his what if question will be, Thor will reportedly come to Midgard to throw a massive intergalactic party that could potentially bring the end of the world as we know it. Hence the terminology being used, Party Thor has been all around the internet talking about this episode and what it's doing. And I say Party Thor, that's the Thor that we have been getting more and more consistently as the MCU has moved along, and Chris Hemsworth has decided that he doesn't give a fuck about being Thor and just wants to be in another version of Guardians of the Galaxy. We've been getting Party Thor from my perspective. What do you think about this Thor story and what if in general?
We'll just keep Fat Thor around. That's apparently all they want to do. But why? Like, are they like is Thor like the Bill and Ted of Marvel now? Like, are we just partying on? We're Wayne and Garth just kind of hanging out, hanging loose. What is this? Like, what is this story, and why do we need it? Like,
we don't need any of it, but it could be fun.
Well,
but
no,
I mean,
but
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
A lot of the what ifs are very fun. And they're very like, oh, that'd be cool to see. I never thought about that, but that would be awesome just to know, like, what could happen. And Party Thor, just Thor throwing a party. I can't say that ever crossed my mind, like how I thought that might go. Like, how many kegs, what type of beer would Thor bring? And what kind of hijinks might he get into attaining those kegs?
Like, what are your what if questions for Marvel, the MCU specifically? Mine be like, what if you actually gave us the Mandarin in Iron Man 3? That's my number one what if question. Instead of that worthless ass Shang-Chi movie that's going to be coming out, you're not even giving Iron Man his number one villain. It's ridiculous. What if Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. got to face off with the actual Mandarin?
What if
Uncle Ben was referenced in the MCU Spider-Man movies? What if Ned Leeds wasn't fat?
What if we got a good Dark Phoenix saga? Like
it's not MCU, but I get you.
I don't care. They kind of are now. They're owned.
They're on the way.
Well, speaking of not quite, but what if we got a Fantastic Four family that actually gelled?
Yeah. I mean, what if?
So many what ifs that are actual canon.
What if Hugo Weaving wasn't a dick and acted against Red Skull? Be nice.
Oh man, so many what ifs. But I mean, the series itself did really good as a comic, and there are. Not one I actually looked into, but I know that there are actual plots and storylines that people really, really loved in that series. And the fact that one of them is going to be a Party Thor story in the first season of this is that's pretty depressing. Like, maybe it's just like supposed to be a throwaway or
probably.
I mean, but if you're going to promote it as one of like the first stories that's going to kick this off, that's not too promising.
Yeah. What if Michael Pena's character wasn't in the Ant-Man franchise? I'd like that. That'd be a good what if. Vastly more enjoyable.
What if they didn't make an Ant-Man movie?
Yeah. No, I liked Ant-Man. I liked Ant-Man. I'm not going to go that far. MCU is still decent. It's definitely on the downward slope. But this is just another excuse to do a video for me to tell you all out there that the best days of the MCU are behind them. Accept it. It's over. Dead. Party's over. Party Thor. Party on, Davis. Thanks so much for watching this far, Nerdosphere. Be sure to get in on the conversation, bestdamnnerdshow.com/Discord. Like and subscribe as always. And what if you had some extra money to spend? Well, I would imagine that you would go to bestdamnnerdshow.com/Patreon. We appreciate all your support.